Hello, Aries, and the people that love them. This is going to be the April 2020 forecast for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Aries. If you only know your Sun sign, you'll get enough information. If you know your Moon and Rising, I encourage you to check that out as well. This is kind of the first time that I have done video readings for YouTube. I've done a lot of in-person readings. I've done a lot of written readings. But I'm kind of using this slowdown, this global slowdown, as an opportunity to start to open this up. And I figure it's a good time for people to have some information given the uncertainty. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Not everything I say will resonate for every single Aries in the way that I say it. So keep that in mind. I am a very internal-based reader, so a lot of the information I channel is kind of based on people's internal worlds, their emotions, their where their mind is at, and sort of their soul's evolution. And so you can apply these to any area of your life, whether it's home and family, or career, or hobbies, passions, wealth, love, all those things. But keep in mind that it's sort of more about how you're approaching them or how you're feeling about them rather than the external sort of energies themselves, for the most part. Depends on what I'm channeling. So let's get started. In your heart of the matter, so this is sort of like your starting position, your sort of major theme for the whole month. We've got the Six of Swords, and we've got the Ace of Cups reversed. For this energy, I'm getting a lot of resistance with the Ace of Cups reversed, which is not always the case, but I am feeling it very strongly. I think that some of you guys may be a little freaked out right now, and that doesn't surprise me with Aries. You guys are really go-getters, and basically the world is telling you, like, hey, stop. Right? So there may be a period of restlessness for you where you really want to move forward, and the universe is asking you guys to please take a break. I mean, check in with your physical body, your embodiment, be mindful, check in with your emotional needs, and this might be hard for some of you, but it may be what you need right now. And it's coming with the Six of Swords upright, so you are in a transitional time right now. And it's good. You're going in the right direction, but it's asking this slowdown of you that may be a challenge for many of you. But just get in touch with what you need. Get in touch with self-care and what will really nourish you emotionally and on a soul level right now, okay? And what's crossing you, I've got the Eight of Cups. You're moving away from something. We got it with the Six of Swords as well. You're moving away from something. That's what this transition is. It's sort of, you're letting go of certain things that aren't serving you, and you know that they're not serving you, but this is not sort of like a going away with, like, streamers and rainbows and whatever. This is sort of like you're leaving a situation you know you need to leave, but it's coming with a lot of sadness and grief. I don't get an overwhelming sense of sadness or grief, but I am just getting sort of like a sobering feeling, maybe a little bit heavy. And you need to process them. You need to process the feelings that you're experiencing from this, so we get that Ace of Cups energy again, right? Where you're in emotional processing mode, and it may be a little bit difficult for you, because you guys are a very happy-go-lucky sign, and so it's a little bit harder, I think, when you're processing emotions that may be hard to deal with, but they have things for you, and I know that you can do it. I know you can do it, Aries, because this Ace of Cups energy, even in the reverse, is a really, really beautiful energy, okay? But coming up in your recent past, which is energy that you're still feeling, right? Otherwise it wouldn't show up in the reading. We've got the Three of Swords. And this is a card of heartbreak, Aries. I get disappointment Maybe something just didn't go the way that you thought it was going to go. And you already knew this. This isn't entirely new information for you, but maybe you're sort of getting a new wave of dealing with it emotionally. Maybe because of this slowdown, and that's maybe part of the resistance to this slowdown, is you're being asked to process, some heavy disappointment, maybe. Maybe it was heartbreak. Maybe it was just, you had a plan for something, some kind of dream, career, passion, something, even home and family, and it just didn't work out. It didn't work out. You know that it wasn't supposed to work out, which is this Eight of Cups energy, but it hurts. It hurts. In your foundation, this is what's driving you. We've got the Five of Cups reverse, which gives me the sense that you are trying to make the best of a bad situation. You're seeing sort of, with the state of the world, there's a lot of, sort of financial insecurity. Everybody's feeling that right now. Like, oh, am I going to have the resources I need? And this is you maybe battling that voice a little bit, that narrative. You're kind of going, oh no, this is going to be okay. I'm going to make this work, which is a total Aries warrior energy. And so that does not surprise me that shows up for you guys. Yeah, you're seeing the situation as it is, and you're just thinking, okay, well, what can I do? What can I do to get myself, centered and good again? So it's, Aries, you're doing what you can, and you're doing what you can, right? Crowning you, we've got the Hermit reversed. Yeah, so this is reiterating that this is a time for you to go inward right now and be with yourself and feel that solitude, but there's a lot of resistance. There's a lot of resistance to doing this right now, but this is crowning you. This is what you're thinking about. You know that you need to, even though it's hard for you. So this is a big lesson for you, right? This is a big opportunity for you, because if you can sit with yourself, and this is true for anybody, if you can sit with yourself, if you can be in a room with yourself and keep yourself company, it's very hard to feel lonely. It's very hard to feel ungrounded, because you're born, you die with yourself, and if you can keep your own good company, it's a good place to be, Aries. Even if it's hard, it's a good place to be. And in your new circumstance, this is great. You've got the Prince of Wands, which in a traditional tarot would be the Knight of Wands. Which comes out of left field a little bit in regards to the cards we've looked at so far. This shows that you're really in touch, you're connected with your passion right now, and you're going to find a way to move forward with your plans and with your passion in spite of the state of the world, kind of global slowdown here. You're going to find a way, even if it's just in the comfort and safety of your own home. You are going to find a way to move forward, and maybe silently planning for some of you, that can come with the Hermit as well. Like, you're sort of in silent planning mode, but it's productive. It's productive, and you're going to see the fruits of this in the future. So you've got something up your sleeve, Aries. You've got something up your sleeve, and in the position of your attitude, this is your energy currently. I've got the Three of Cups reversed. You have something to celebrate, Aries, and you might just feel like you have no one to celebrate it with. Like, again, maybe you had a plan, right, and it didn't go the way you thought it was going to go. We got 3 and 3 here. We got 3 of Swords and 3 of Cups, so 33. I would just encourage you to reach out in any way that you can. It may not be ideal, but find those people that you can celebrate your successes with, whatever those successes may be in whatever capacity. And, if it's like virtual tea time, it's virtual tea time, Just because things have slowed down doesn't mean that you don't deserve to feel rewards for the things you're doing. And so I encourage you to, again, make the best of a rough situation. All right, celebrate where you can. Get creative. All right. In the position of your external environment, we've got the Two of Wands, which is your energy, Aries, and we've got Aries and Mars, and we've got the Hierophant. So this is not entirely unproductive, Aries. This, wherever you are right now, wherever you're kind of forced to be in place with everything, something is propelling you forward. Something external, like something you can really sink your teeth into. It may be sort of brand new, or a development of something that was recently brand new. That's kind of so. I mean, I feel like for some of you, it's business as usual. It's just you've got to be a little bit more creative, maybe. And the Hierophant. For some of you, I'm getting that there's just somebody in your life that's really in their power right now, and they can kind of assist you to sort of be in your own space as well. Somebody very grounded, somebody very principled, somebody that in alignment and with their integrity, that can sort of be a space of learning or even like solace for you right now. And it may be somebody in your work environment. Because this just feels productive. I mean, you've got the Knight of Wands, which is incredible, fast, rapid change, positive change related to passion, and then you've got the Two of Wands here, which is just all about owning what you do, and you've got the Hierophant, which is all about principled action, right? So, I mean, things are moving forward for you in spite of everything, actually. In the position of what you fear, we've got the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So things are moving. Things are moving, maybe in a different area of your life. I really do get career for many of you, like things are moving. Whereas on a more personal level, things feel very slowed down or like things are changing. Things are moving, but it's weird because of this weird slowdown, right, in this other area of your life. And you're a little bit worried about your resources. I mean, we're getting that again. We got that here with the Five of Pentacles, and we're getting it again with the Queen of Pentacles. You're just sort of like, oh, is this going to be okay? You may be in a period of insecurity, and I don't mean that in a way of like a self-esteem insecurity, but just like financial insecurity or just like external world insecurity, where you're kind of like, I don't really know where I'm at. I don't really know what's happening. Your emotional world is like on one sort of side of the equation where things feel really slowed down, and then your external world is maybe really sped up right now. And you may be freaking out about money. I get that for some of you. So it's sort of like, oh my God, like everything's moving so fast, but I can barely keep track, and I don't know how to ground myself, right? So, I mean, in that instance, I do encourage you to lean back into this Hermit energy. Do what you can to slow down when you need to, okay? And really take the space for yourself. And I know that feels like an insane thing to do when things are moving and you feel like you have to keep up. But don't move through all your internal resources so quickly that you burn out, right? Like, you need to take space and replenish yourself. And the thing about setting boundaries and honoring your threshold, Aries, is that if you do that and that energy emanates from you of like, I'm going to do what I need to do for my body, for my emotions, for myself, people will respond to you, right? Part of why things move so fast for you is because you move fast, right? So if you do slow down, you'll find that the external world will meet you there. It will, if you enforce that, right? But the challenge for you guys is that you feel better generally when things are moving fast. It's hard for you to slow down, even if that's what you need. So there's this sort of coping mechanism, right? Of like, I need to go, I need to keep up, but it also might be contributing to some of your anxiety, right? And in the outcome, we've got the Adjustment card reversed. In traditional tarot, this is the Justice card. It's the energy of Libra, which is your opposite sign. So you really are learning something, Aries. You're learning how to balance yourself. Some of you may just maybe feeling like things are a little unfair. Like, oh, this thing happened in my personal life, my emotional life. I'm feeling some grief. I'm feeling some loss. Feeling some disappointment. Feeling some sadness, right? And then in another area of your life, it's like, oh, go, go, go. And you're just like, I don't know what's going on. And this feels unfair. The word unfair keeps coming to my mind. If you feel pulled in two different directions, like I said, tap into the Hermit. If you feel pulled in two different directions, breathe with yourself in silence. Find your own internal balance, right? And then just navigate these changes as you can. You feel pulled in two different directions. And you're just like hanging on for dear life. Set your boundaries. Honor your threshold. Don't go too fast. Take time for yourself when you can, while still honoring the fact that you do need to socialize and celebrate your wins with the people you love, right? Again, balance. Libra. It may not be perfect, at least not in April, but you're learning how to bring all these things into balance. You've got a lot going for you right now, and that's great. And I'm proud of you guys, and you should keep up the good work. Just make sure not to overextend yourself. And you guys will be okay. Alright. Thank you so much, Aries. I love each and every one of you, and I hope to see you guys again.